dope. Come on. Okay, pull up on your girl. Happy Sunday, my niggas. Okay, so I have two devices in front of me. So I may be looking at YouTube sometime, and I might be looking at Instagram some of the other time. Okay, just so you know, so you don't think I'm like cockeyed. But I wouldn't even care if you thought I was cockeyed. I'm just saying. Ooh, I can change my background. Let's change the background. That's cute. YouTube. Can I change my background on this one? I probably could. Okay. On Instagram. It's letting me just show the picture. That's neat. Okay. Sometimes I have to play with things to remember how they work and whatnot. But anyway, with that being said, welcome in. Thank you so much for pulling up. What up, Brooklyn? What up, cousin? Hey, boo. How are you? So today, all right. Where should we start? Okay, so welcome to Soul Sesh. Let me explain what Soul Sesh is if you don't already know. Soul, S-O-L, means sun, okay? And Sesh is short for session. So this is just the Sunday session of Spirit Chat. You know what I'm saying? This is where we're going to talk to Spirit and we're going to talk to each other about what's going on for the week with things that I've been sensing, feeling. This is basically my, see, I'm a spiritual life coach. So this is kind of like a spiritual life coaching every Sunday. Okay, we're going to talk about ways of shifting our reality, shifting the paradigm, and getting the things that we desire in life. Okay, so today's subject is R2B Restart. So for those of you who don't know, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I did a 7-day I called it the Root to Bloom 7-day Solstice Reawakening. Solstice was spelled S-O-U-L because this is a reawakening of the soul. Like we are calling out across the line to our spiritual selves, calling down who we are supposed to be and walking in our purpose. And that is really what I've been seeing for like a week and a half or two, like for real. Like everybody's subject is just walking in your purpose, doing what you were called to do. You know what I'm saying? Knowing who you are and whose you are. Okay, and so that's what we're doing, right? For those of you who don't know, I am a hoodoo practitioner. Hoodoo is a Black American spirituality. It is a closed practice. Okay, so that means that if you are not Black, if your ancestors are not Black, hoodoo is not for you, and that's okay, because there are other spiritual, you know what I'm saying, sex. I can't think of the word right now, but there are other spiritual avenues. Okay, for you. Okay. I just want to throw that out there because people be all out here talking about they hoodoo practitioners and babes. It's not giving. Okay, it's not giving when you're not melanated. I'm just telling. I'm just telling y'all. Okay, but anyway, so with all that being said, okay, we are going to talk about the Root to Bloom, right? So this was I was trying to post all the videos as I was doing the things, but I was just more so doing the things and recording some of the things, but I wasn't creating the content to share with you guys. And so now that I've gone through it, I'm like, okay, rewind, let's get back to it, okay? A couple of newbie energies of we are sitting in the energy of new beginnings with this new moon in Aries. Now, first of all, new moons are all about new beginnings. Look, I got to get my notes out so I can make sure so I can stay on track, okay? So yes, new moons are all about new beginnings, okay? And manifesting, setting those intentions. Then we got, it's the end of March, right? So we have the energy of releasing, letting go of the things. So March has been, whatever March has been for you, you want to embrace it and release it. Okay, acknowledge the things, and then let it go, right? Then also the first of the month, so April Fool's Day, April 1st. Okay, um, y'all know one thing I have never looked up. I've never really looked up why April 1st is known as April Fool's Day, and that may be something that I want to do one day. That may be something I want to do one day. However, when we think of the fool, we should think of it from the standpoint of tarot. Like in the tarot deck, you have the minor and major arcana. So in the major arcana of the tarot, the first card is 0, and that's the fool card. And fool is all about new beginnings. Okay, the fool is about being naive, but not in a, well, it's however you are naive, but it's just about taking that first step, taking that dive, going to do the thing that you said you've been wanting to do. Hey boo, how are you? Okay, did I speak to Brooklyn? Hey Brooklyn. Oh, y'all said y'all taking notes. Oh, thank you guys for coming in. Where we at? Where we at? Y'all forgive me, because you know the brain is spicy and new beginnings. So, all right, so I talked about April 1st. Yeah, I said I was going to see what April Fool's is, and the Fool card being the first. Yes, yes, yes. Taking that dive, just saying, F it. I'm going to put my trust off in whomever you believe in. I'm putting my trust off in the Lord, off into the divine creator, off into my ancestors, etc., etc. And I'm going to just say F it and move forward. You know what I'm saying? Just, again, just taking that dive, saying that, okay, this is what I want to do, and then go do it. That is the energy also of Aries, because it is the first zodiac sign of the astrological calendar, right? Aries is passion, is determination, eager, energetic, and impulsive. Okay, yes, reading my notes. Shout out to the Queen Poe. Join her wellness community if you're not already in there. Okay, butterflies in the sky. Hey girl, I love her because she's just so down to earth, and she breaks down things that were really hard for me to understand in the beginning of my spiritual awakening. Now, I've been on a spiritual journey for about a decade. Not gonna lie, maybe it might be a little bit over that, but like really, really, really saying, okay, I get it now. That happened when my mom transitioned, right? And then in the last year or so has been my, okay, I'm really doing this. Because in the beginning, I just enjoyed talking about the spiritual things, you know what I'm saying? And then slowly people started being like, you know, looking at me as a leader, as someone that they wanted to get their stuff from, get the information from. And I was like, okay, well, I'm really doing this. I'm really becoming a healer. I'm really becoming, I'm really walking in my purpose, okay? And I love that. So here we are in the energy of the new moon in Aries. It's a super moon. There was a partial solar eclipse. There's Mercury gone retrograde. The new moon and the eclipse are all sextile in Jupiter, which means that the energy is complementary. So it's just a lot of energy right now that behooves you to start over. Okay? It behooves you to say, okay, I'm going to take the bull by the horns. I'm going to take my life back. You know what I'm saying? Because we have given our lives away to a system. Okay? To you know what I'm saying? Not to, not to be one of those people, but I am one of those people. We are living in a matrix, okay? It is designed to steal, kill, and destroy, to keep you in fear, to keep you low vibrational, to keep you feeling ashamed of who you are, to keep you from being your authentic self. Because, see, that's the sin, okay? And I just want to shout out to LaVon Briggs, you know what I'm saying? AKA, she used to be Pastor Bay. She don't go by that no more. It's just LaVon Briggs, okay? And we love her because she brought me back to God. She brought me back to a greater understanding of sin. Sin, okay, from a more African traditional religious point of view. To sin simply means to not walk in your purpose, to not be all that you can be and are supposed to be. Sin is not answering the call. Okay. However, if you are here, if you are listening to the sound of my voice, then that means that you're no longer sinning. Okay. That means that you are like, yeah, it's something else out there for me, and I want to partake. I want to live that kind of life. Okay. So yeah. So now that we are now we've gotten past all of that. Now that we, you know what I'm saying, now that we know the energy that we're in moving forward, we are, like I said, if you would like to participate in this Root to Bloom reset, we're going to talk about it right now. Okay? Because all of these energies are just working for our greatest good. Now, just to talk about the energy we're sitting in, because the new moon peaked yesterday, 329, but the energy lasts until April Fool's Day, right? So that all of this is again divine alignment. Okay, so let's talk about day settle. Okay, day one. Tomorrow is day one, so I'm going to talk about things that you really need to be doing tomorrow. Okay, and I'm gonna go live every night around 9/11. I'm saying around 9/11 because sometimes y'all bad stays up. Like I really have to work this schedule out around when my son goes to bed. So that's why I said 9/11 because he's typically sleeping around 8:30ish. Okay, so yeah, so we'll be going live every evening for the next Sunday. Then all week I'll be live every night. Yeah, because we gotta do it from every night. So okay, catch me live every night. All right. I think I've babbled enough, and I pray that you guys are keeping up with me because you know sometimes I can get off on little tangents and such. I'll be trying to reel myself back in. Okay. All right. So ground zero, day one. Okay, in the beginning, right? So in all that you do, and remember that I am coming from a African traditional religious point of view, okay? And that is hoodoo. So in all that you do, you want to put your ancestors first. You want to call on your ancestors. So if you don't have an ancestor altar, or you live with someone or somewhere where it is not something that you could just readily do, that's okay. Okay. Because if you can't set up a big altar, baby, put them in a shoebox. You can write the name of your ancestors down on a piece of paper. You can put that in the box. You can get you a little tea light. Put that in the shoebox. What else is shoeboxable? Hold on. Okay, right now I have, what is this? Myrrh in this little container right here. Right, but you see that it is this. It's like a 4-ounce little mason jar. You can even go buy a jar of baby food. You know what I'm saying? Unless you know somebody with a baby, and use that. No, not one name. You could put all their names. Everybody name, everybody that you can think of, and then after you've written everybody that you can think of, at the bottom of it, you could put all and all unknown ancestors who knew me before I even knew myself. Okay, and that covers all your bloodline. But yeah, so that's it. But something to put some water in. Oh, hold on. Gotta work on my buying me some stands, y'all. I'm gonna get there. So then we're gonna hold it up like this. Okay, that'll work. What was I saying? Oh yeah, altars and such. Right. Just one name. Thanks. You're welcome. Brooklyn said it's okay. We all have this. I have be having them days more than one. Every day be one of them days. I swear. So yeah, you want to bring your ancestors. We do not worship our ancestors. We elevate, we venerate, we thank them, we show gratitude for this life that we're living. You know what I'm saying? Because without them, there would be no us. So please, if you are one of those who likes to say that we are not our ancestors, stop it, okay? Yes, you are. None of our ancestors were docile. None of our ancestors were just laying down. I mean, some of them were, but not all of them. Because if all of your ancestors were docile and laying down and just letting whatever happen, your black ass wouldn't be here. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, just point blank period. So that we are not our ancestors. get that out of your repertoire, your vocabulary. Don't use that phrase because we are. And you are every one of those. You know what I'm saying? The good, the bad, and the indifferent, and the ugly. So yeah, ancestors first, venerate them, elevate them. If there are specific ancestors you want to call on, elevate them. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh, let's just say you got a trip coming up and you going to a casino. You should be elevating your gambling ancestors, okay? You should be gambling. You should be elevating your hustling, getting money ancestors, okay? If you were needing money, if you were having issues with money, again, elevate the ones you know that were really good with money, okay? Um Mm, ancestors first. Okay, that's it for ancestors. Oh, wait, I didn't fully talk about the altar setup. Yes. So like I said, if you can't set up a small table, y'all know like your nightstand, you can make it just look like anything. You could take one of those small Dollar Tree vases and one single rose and a little tea light. Boom. There's your altar and no one will ever know. It'll just look like cute decoration, but you know the purpose of it. You know what I'm saying? Um, Also remember that you are the altar. Okay, you can pour libations, you can pray over yourself, and you can just sit there and talk with your ancestors. Go to the base of a tree. You can give offering at the base of a tree, at the river, at a crossroad. Okay, these are all ways of getting around setting up an altar. Okay. Um, yeah, but if you do have the space, a white candle and a bowl of water is all you need. But if you want to get a little schmancier, then a white tablecloth, bowl of water, candle, incense. You could put a vase. I used to, my very first altar had a potted plant on it, and I had named that potted plant Dolores. And Dolores had thrived. She was thriving for a year or two until I started moving around, and then I don't even know where I put that plant. I believe I gave it to an aunt. What else? What else would I have on my altar? That's it. All right. So remember, in the shoebox, you could just have the names written out, a little jar for your water. Keep you a bottle of water in there. You know what I'm saying, to fill that and your list of ancestors. And you can put some crystals in there. You can put your affirmations in there. It's an altar in a box. So anything that you're needing for your spiritual things and that you can't keep out in the open because you don't want nobody to see it, keep it in that box. And that's it. And just pull it out whenever you need to talk to your dead people. All right. Moving along. The next thing we want to talk about is the Ori. Okay? The head. All right? So again, Mercury is in retrograde. Right now, Mercury is retrograding in the sign of Pisces. Now, when Mercury retrogrades, communications get spicy, transportation gets a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? But however, and also when you know better, you can do better. So you start speaking certain things over yourself. Protection. You know what I'm saying? Like, no weapons form or prosper. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Mercury retrograde does. It allows those weapons to form and prosper if you don't have a cool head, if you don't keep your head covered, okay? So Ori is the Yoruba word for head. And basically in the Yoruban tradition of Ifa, the Ori is a deity in its own, okay? You could call to your Ori. Did I write it down in here? I did not. Let's see if I can find. I'm looking around to see if I see my book of Juju real quick because I don't know where I had it at last. Is that it? No, that's not it. I'll be right back. Because I just had that book. Ooh, right here on my dresser. Okay, I knew I just had it. All right. So you should go get this book. You should get this book. It's like $20. If you are new, and even if you are seasoned, support this black woman, Jujube. Okay, it's Jujube, ITSJUJUBAE. Okay, on all social media platforms. She's a gift from God herself. Okay, but yeah, this is a great book. It's called The Book of Juju, Africana Spirituality for Healing, Liberation, and Self-Discovery. She's a Oshun priestess. Okay. I was having a hard time. So she has a whole little section in here on the Ori, and I'm just gonna read the prayer to you. So it says, praise Ori, praise Ori, praise Ori, Ori, I honor you. It is you who are with me through every event of life. My Ori is a great Ori. My Ori connects me to Olodumare, uh, the Orisha, and my ancestors. My Ori blesses me consistently and shows me how good my life can get each day. My great Ori accepts assistance from others when necessary. My great Ori keeps me away from danger. My Ori grants me peace and clarity and does not confuse me. Ori, please never turn your back on me. Ori, comfort me in my times of sadness and celebrate with me during my times of joy. I embrace my Ori and my Ori embraces me. Ashe. Or you can end that with amen. Now, when I started calling out Olodumare and the Orisha, if you are not a practitioner of the Ifa tradition, you can replace Olodumare with God, Creator, Divine. You can trade the Orishas with spirit guides, okay? You can make that whole prayer your own. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, pray to that deity, the head, um, to get you some clarity in this time, because again, especially right now, it being in Aries and all of these things happening around the sign of Aries, because I think there are a couple of planets. Oh yeah, it was another planet that was doing something in Aries, but I can't remember what it was because I didn't write it down. Go watch the Queen Poe, okay? And get all of the things. Yes, I put candy bowl and a fruit bowl with water glasses and ancestor money. Okay, Peach. The work only works when you work the work. Okay, you gotta call them in. Yeah. A lot of times when you're having a hard time with mental clarity, it is because your spiritual hygiene is not together. That helps me branch over. You know what I'm saying? Kind of segue into the next subject, which is actually spiritual hygiene. Okay, and we're gonna go deeper into spiritual hygiene. But I just want to let you know that sometimes you pick up other people's spiritual funk and energies, and just, you know what I'm saying, just walking around every day. Um, and so again, that's why you will always see me with my head covered. It is so that I can stay out of jail. Okay. I'm not gonna go to jail, but I have a very spicy attitude. I have a very fly way of talking to people, and I've really been working on that. God's not finished with me yet. Okay, she got a lot of work to do, and we are doing it together. Okay, so again, praying to my Ori, asking my Ori to keep me covered, to, you know what I'm saying, allow me to gain clarity when it's, especially in heated arguments and sticky situations, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just gotta stay cool. So with that being said, you may want to sprinkle some cool water on your head. You may want to take a spiritual bath to get the spiritual funk off. Now, as I said, we're going to talk a little bit more about spiritual hygiene, because there's another, I think it's like the 4th or the 5th day, where we talk about the cleaning up of the home. Which actually, I may move that to tomorrow. I don't know, but as I said, it's the end of the month, so you do want to do you clean, straighten your house up and smudge it out so that you can blow the cinnamon in on the 1st. or the first Thursday, or the first Sunday. Those are the days. The first day of that month, the first Thursday, and the first Sunday are the 3 key days that you can do prosperity work to call in the coins for the month. Um, Spiritual hygiene. So yeah, before getting a really easy spiritual, I call it a spiritual bath, but I'm gonna tell y'all it's a spiritual meditation in the shower, right? So I get in the shower, and I bathe my regular, what I'm saying, routine. Scrub it up, wash your physical body before you try to wash your spiritual body, all right? And make sure you're doing all of this in a actually clean bathroom as well. God don't bless no mess, okay? So clean up before you start trying to do all these things. Um, but I'll get in the shower. I'll take my regular bath first, and then when I'm done with all that, I will get up under the water, let the water run over me. I turn it down, chills my body but not my soul. Okay, when it comes to spiritual baths, you want to do cool baths. When you're doing pour overs, but if you're doing a sit down in the tub, you know, you don't have to do that cold. But for pour overs and for this shower spiritual bath meditation I'm telling you to do, cool, turn the water down as far as your body can take it. So I'll turn the water down and I'll get all the way up under it and I'll just let it wash over me for a little while. You know what I'm saying? I'll just, breathe in meditations. Okay, so you can't have your head down like this because you want to breathe. So you want to hold your head up so that the water goes that way. You just want to breathe and get still. And then you want to start visualizing a beautiful, bright, purifying white light coming down out of that shower head. Okay, let's call it God's light. Okay, just cleansing you, washing away the funk of the day, washing away your worries, washing away your fears, washing away whatever it is that you are needing to release. And then once you have done that, for however long you feel necessary, you know what I'm saying, you can set your timer and do it for about 5 minutes. Take your time. Start slow. Okay. Let me see what y'all over here saying. Okay, nothing. Oh yes, Brooklyn. Look for the book. It's on Amazon. I ain't really fooling with Amazon anymore. However, go find Jujube. Go find her platform. She's even on YouTube. I do believe it's ITSJUJUBAE. Or it might be Jujube TV. I don't know. Just look up Jujube. You'll find her. And find her links. Because she may be selling them on her own website. I'm not sure. But when it first dropped last year, I got it on Amazon. But yeah. So that's it. That's all there is to taking that real simple spiritual bath. But you also want to make you, a spiritual bath. So... you also want to start taking spiritual baths. Some people take spiritual baths weekly. Some people do bi-weekly. Some people do once a month. And some people do it whenever they feel it's necessary, okay? But again, I've been doing that shower meditation for a few years, okay? And it works. It really works, especially to get me grounded, to help me with that mental clarity, to cool my head, all that. However, I do want to talk about the white bath. Okay. Now, look at here. Where are you? Oh, I thought I had it bookmarked. Hold on, y'all. Let me go look for the white bath. Being a good spiritual practitioner means you have good spiritual hygiene. Okay. Because having good spiritual hygiene will keep you out of the BS. Okay? It will keep you out. 188. I just need 99. Okay, come on, spirit. Talk to me. Come and talk to me. I really wanna. Okay. White baths are one of the most powerful baths that you can take because of their ability to address our mental health concerns and help bring peace to our heads. I learned about white baths in the context of Lukumi, a sect of the Ifa Orisha tradition that uses a lot of coconut and the color white within the practice. Coconuts are understood as healing tools, and the meat and coconut milk inside the coconut can help address mental health issues and concerns of the mind, including bad dreams and thoughts. Okay? So white represents purity and is refreshing, and a white bath like this one can help with the cleansing of our ori. Okay? So that's why I was saying you're gonna want to do a white bath somewhere in these 7 days. I'm gonna do one somewhere in these 7 days. I'm not gonna do it right now, but somewhere in these 7 days it's going down. Okay? So what you will need is a bowl, coconut, goat, or cow milk, cool water, Florida water, or your favorite feel good cologne. So yes, you can even use, that Yara. You use your Bath and Body Works, whatever makes you feel good. White flower petals, cascarilla or effum, which is ground eggshells. I got my cascarilla right here. Okay, and so those are all the ingredients you're gonna need. However, listen, I understand if you can't get all those things. The main thing is cool water and whatever milk, right? If you can't get none of that other stuff, cool water and the milk. Key, okay? Take your bowl and fill half of it with milk, then the other half with water. Add a pinch of the other materials if you have them. Mix gently and pray into your bowl as you do. Ask the bath to assist in uplifting your head and confirm that you are allowing it to bring peace in your life. This is a sample prayer that you may use as you make your white bath, okay? Hold on, because I had it. Let me see. I think I had. Did I do the same? Yeah, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read from mine. I'm read from my notes now, so may this bath be blessed with the medicine needed to bring me inner peace, healing, and a balanced head. May I know peace through the powers of this bath and with the guidance of my Ori. Allow the milk to bring a clear head that I may move forward in this world in better spirits and self-understanding. My head is blessed. May it bring me unexpected blessings. Do not let my mind confuse or trick me. Let this bath cleanse me from the unknown and known pains that I carry in my mind. May my mind be kind to me and align with my higher and most powerful destiny. Okay? Ashe, amen. I align my intentions with the highest good of all. That's how easy that is. So, but you can make up any prayer. You can also just do Psalms 23. Okay? That's really easy. My candle jumped when I said that. So Spirit said, yeah. Psalms 23, okay? Are y'all still with me? Are y'all following? I hope y'all keeping. I hope I'm not like throwing y'all off or anything. But yeah, so this is all. This is so the main thing that I want you to do for day 1 is okay. Set the intentions. All right. Set the intention of shifting and changing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I also want to talk about protection, because as you are changing, as you are transitioning into your higher calling, into your purpose, there are going to be people, there are going to be spirits, entities seeking to throw you off, and so you want to do something to protect yourself. Okay, you may want to hit up Beyonce, aka Millennial Soul Food, and get their hateration evil eye oil. Let me show it to you, because that is what I'm using. Okay, Let me show Instagram real quick. And let me show YouTube real quick. Y'all see that if you can. So yeah, so this is Beyonce's Evil Eye and Hateration Reversal Oil. I put this on every day. Okay? Every day. She is anointing. Right? Because when you're healing, there are a lot of people that they don't understand your healing. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand why you doing it, why you changing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you acting funny and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Gossiping about what you could be doing. Blase, blase. Okay? But we're not worried about that because we're going to pray Psalm 23, Psalms 91. We're going to get us some protection talismans. Like you could take a bay leaf and write protection on it. You could take the bay leaf and anoint it in some kind of prayer oil. Cloves, okay? I know for a fact that cloves is in this. I know for a fact that cloves helps block negativity and gossiping, and it was something else, but I can't think of it. So you can make your own clove oil. Take the clove and put it in some oil, preferably olive oil is my favorite spiritual oil. You know, because I'm Southern Baptist. Duh. But yeah, you can take that, pray over, leave it on your altar, or you know what I'm saying, just in a dark space and let it sit, and then use that as your protection oil, okay? Anointing oil for protection. You can also put a piece of ginger in your pocket, or you can make you a gree mojo hand. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know what that is, that's just when you take like a little satchel, a little piece of cloth, because it doesn't have to be one of those sewn up sacks. You could just cut off a piece of black. I got like a red cloth up here I'm looking at. Red is protection, black is protection, okay, white is protection. But you can put the bay leaf, you could put a high john, you could put onyx or obsidian, one of the black crystals, okay? These are repelling, absorbing the negativity and evil eye being sent towards you, right? Because again, the enemy is going to come to steal, kill, and destroy. When you are making progress, when you are changing, when you are doing things for your better, all kind of obstacles and mountains and roadblocks are going to come your way. Okay, but remember, the weapons will form, but they shall not prosper, because I am more than a conqueror, and I know who I am and whose I am, and I know how to move in this system and around these people, okay? Get into it. So, day one, like I said, I uncovered a lot of things that you could be doing. Oh, yep, thank you, Peach. Peach said a whole nutmeg works too. Oh, you smoke cleansed your head while I was praying. Okay, get into it. Get into it, okay? I love that. I love that. I love that. You took the time to cleanse yourself while I was praying, Peach. Look at you. Look at you. All right, so yeah, I think I've covered all of that. Blah 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 blah. All right, let's get into the challenge for the first day. Now, I'm going to say every challenge is going to be about 5 to 10 minutes. This challenge today, this challenge is going to be doing a 5 to 10 minute moment of silence, meditation, to center yourself, to pray, to talk to God, to talk to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And this is just so you can get yourself in tune with taking a couple of minutes out of your day. I got somebody I follow. I was gonna call her my homegirl. And really, Nikki is my homegirl. Her name is Nikki Buchanan of Soul Things Botanica. And I remember she was showing how just sometimes in the middle of the day she'll bust out and say her prayers. She'll say like 3 prayers real quick. So yes. So tomorrow's the challenge for tomorrow for day 1 is spending 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, you know what I'm saying, whatever, just a moment in prayer, you know what I'm saying, randomly throughout your day. You can do it once, you can do it twice, you can do it 3 times. That doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But just at least do it at least one time tomorrow. Okay? That's your challenge. And your journal prompt is, what does reawakening mean to me? What areas of my life are calling for growth and transformation in this season? Okay? I also have ritual down here. This is one ritual I really would need y'all to start doing is the venerating of your ancestors. Okay, so yes, get into that sometime tomorrow if you can. Try to set up your ancestor altar, but really, again, if you don't have the space for the altar, find a moment to talk to your ancestors. Okay, and be still and pay attention to how you physically feel. Are there some ringing in your ears? You know what I'm saying? Is there like a little something churning in your gut? You know, these are all ways that spirit talks. Are there birds flying? You know what I'm saying? Just in case you do this outside, you know. It's supposed to rain where I'm at, but if it's not raining where you at, get outside. Okay? Yeah. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's all I got for the Root to Bloom restart, right? So here we are. Let's get into it tomorrow. We will go live around 9/11 again, and we will talk about what all we did for day 1, and then I will let you know about day 2. Okay? All right. That was it for that. Now, moving along, we're going to shuffle these cards, get a message from my ancestors and spirit guides for this week, these last few days, okay? Because it's March 30th, right? So we're going to get a message for these last few days of March, and for the first of the month this week. You know what I'm saying? What it is we need to be paying attention to this week. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop doing that. Now my ear ringing. That's, look at it. Look at it. Spirit already just like, okay, let me go ahead and show you. You already knew. There we go. Okay. I have to go by. I'm glad I came. Oh, Brooklyn. See? Why I can't see my chats? That is so annoying. I'm glad I can definitely be on your next live. Oh, thank you, Brooklyn. She been gone. Or they been gone. I don't even know if that's a boy or girl. Or I don't know. It's a person. Oh, where's my affirmation deck? Did I put it back in there on my altar? I did. Okay, so we're gonna get our affirmation from our African Goddess Rising deck, because I put my commitment to you deck back on my altar, and I'm not gonna go in there and get it. Okay, so we're going to allow the African goddesses to affirm us. And the card that they send us is Asaseya with joy. Joy, joy, God's great joy. Okay? Joy, joy, down in my soul, sweet, beautiful, soul saving joy. Oh, joy. Lord, let me stop playing. My bad. Got a little choked up there. Okay. The lily in the valley. Okay, I'm done. But no, joy is... I'm so silly. Joy is such a beautiful emotion. You know what? Like, these last 8 years have really taught me to really dig deep to find my joy. You know what I mean? Like deeper than deep. Like deeper than deep. because I've really gone through some dark times, y'all. And so I love this. So I feel like Spirit wants you to remember that even through your storm and the journey and all of the BS you feel like you're going through, don't forget that God is always with you. God, the divine creator, your ancestors, spirit guides, your higher self. Okay? There's always something watching over you, supporting you, and holding you and cradling you. Okay? So you got to find the joy through it all. All right, so let's get into it. The affirmation is I feel like me when I'm happy. Okay? And that's that, like, literally that is what I've spent these last few years doing, just becoming my authentic self. You know what I'm saying? Stop hiding who I am, how I think. For a very long time, like, I wouldn't say certain things, especially like on my Facebook. Okay? I should say they heard me. Especially on my Facebook, like, I could be on Instagram, I could be on Threads, I could be anywhere else, just talking, just having just intellectual conversations. But then I get on Facebook and I stop posting. I stopped being revolutionary because I just was like, these people don't want to hear this. But then Spirit has been on me to step up and say, okay, no, like, you know who you are, you know who you came to be, and you need to start showing up as such. Okay, stop playing with me. It's basically what they said. So yeah, now I find so much joy in just speaking what's on my mind because people don't be knowing. No, all three of them cards popped out. Well, I'm gonna take that, Spirit. What's at the bottom of meet me at the crossroads? Okay, listen, that was beautiful. That was quick. That was quick, Spirit. Spirit said, "Oh, I ain't got a whole lot of time. Let me tell y'all something real quick." Okay, so the first card that popped out is the Eight of Spades. This is the Garden card. Okay, we sowing seeds. That is what the Root to Bloom is all about. We are sowing seeds. We are becoming our most authentic self. Okay, with the Garden card, this card wants you to tap into community. You know what I'm saying? Who can help you? Who can help you get your house in order? Okay, with the King of Hearts here, get your house in order, and it's okay. And it's okay. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? It's different than the things that you are doing now. They're different from your foundation, from how you grew up. You know what I'm saying? Because how you grew up was some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And you know it was some BS. And it was no longer serving you, and now everything is falling apart. And you are out here looking crazy like, oh, woe is me, and you're not tapping into community. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's a really cute analogy. When I was in Detroit, I would see a lot of abandoned houses, and I'm just thinking hard, like, what if y'all tear down that abandoned house, okay, and put a garden there? And or what if you tear down the raggediness of it, but the foundation is good, okay? The foundation is okay. It just didn't take but the rest of it just wasn't taken care of. Okay, sometimes we do come up with in a good foundation. However, we go astray. We stop taking care of ourselves. We stop doing things that we were taught to do. Okay, so Spirit is just reminding you that it's okay to start over. It's okay to let the things go. Here we got the 9. And it's really cool is that we got 8, 9. Okay, so you are very much so. 8 is standing on business. It is a plethora of opportunities, so many ways that you can go about fixing the house. Okay, start, you know what I'm saying, clearing out the bones of the structure. They're really good. Like, you got a good heart. A lot of y'all really do have a really great foundation. Just somewhere along the line, you stopped doing what you were supposed to do, and now the house is slowly falling apart. And Spirit is saying that okay, that's okay. Gut it, you know what I'm saying? Clear it out, release, let the things go. Cry, wail, break some shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Not like for real. Like if you want to go to an anger room and you know what I'm saying, knock over some things with the hammer, you know, break some stuff. That's cool. I'm not talking about like your things. Don't do that. However, yes, it is a time. The time is now to make the choice. Okay, you are at the crossroads. That's why I was singing crossroads earlier. When we're at a when we're standing at a crossroad, we got options, baby. We can go left, right, you know what I'm saying, or we can go forward, or we can go back. The Spirit is saying that I'm hearing, I won't go back, I won't go. Okay, so I won't go back to the way that I used to be. Okay, but what I will go back and do. Okay, oh, that's right. Your B day is 8-9. Come on, Peachy. Um, but I feel what Spirit is saying, that when you go back, you're going back as in shadow work. You're going back and picking up little you know what I'm saying, little 9-year-old, little 13-year-old you, pivotal points in your life, and you're going to say, hey, you're going to be okay. You're going to grow up to be great. It's going to take you a little minute, you know what I'm saying, but you're going to get there, right? So, with all that being said, the 9 of hearts is also out here. The card is setting intentions. What are you riding for? What is your purpose? Again, we are in the energy of the new moon. Set the intentions to shift, to clear out the mess. For some of y'all, it's just a clearing out, a gutting of the insides, you know what I'm saying, a releasing. For some of y'all, it's tearing everything down, okay? And it's okay. Everybody has their own point of restart, okay? No, remember, nobody's journey is gonna, y'all, that, let me tell y'all something. That is the one thing that has held me up the most in this spiritual journey, is thinking or desiring my journey to look like everybody else's. That's not how this shit works. It's not. And you are gonna get hella hung up worrying about how your journey is not looking like their journey, okay? Because it's not gonna. All right, so set the intentions. Find you an elder. Find you some people that are doing the same things, that are thinking like you, that you know what I'm saying, is moving in a way that you desire. Staring out the window and gazing at the sky or a tree is rest. So we're coming with a card from the Rest deck, and that's by Trisha Hersey. Okay, and I love this deck because I want for my people to rest. Because the only way that we are going to fight these systems, the only way that we are going to be productive revolutionists, is that the right word? Yes. Is if we accept that rest is our birthright. Okay, a lot of people don't accept that rest is our birthright. A lot of people want to be in that grind culture. A lot of people think that they are a machine, okay? But the body keeps the score. And if you keep beating up your body and you're not getting your rest, your body's going to shut down, and you don't let it happen, okay? So, staring out the window and gazing at the sky or a tree is rest. In a culture focused on hyperproductivity, it can feel uncomfortable to sit and do nothing and let silence wash over you. Doing nothing is a radical part of your lifelong rest practice. To be intentional about embodying rest disrupts systems of oppression. We must practice rest. We must commit to it as a protest. Does that sound familiar? April 5th, which is coming up this week. Black people, sit your ass down, okay? I'll read that again. Doing nothing is a radical part of your lifelong rest practice. To be intentional about embodying rest disrupts systems of oppression. We must practice rest. We must commit to it as a protest. We must go slow. Go stare at the sky. Go stare at your heart. Go hug a tree. Go take long long strolls through the woods. Okay, do any and everything except for physically be outside in these streets protesting, because they use that to pick us off. Never ever ever. A lot of y'all think that these people changed the civil rights laws and stuff because people were protesting out in these streets. No, that's not why. It was because people was protesting with their banks, with the money. They stopped spending money in these establishments, and that's what y'all need to start doing. Like I said, I done rolled back on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm not going to Target because they're nowhere in my town. Every now and then, I have to go to Walmart. Every now and then, because I live in a small town. But for the most part, I be staying out of there. Very recently in my hometown, there was a racist incident with a very popular, I'm talking about, y'all, I was eating at this place at the age of 5 up until, 55. Up until very recently, you know what I'm saying? But even ever since 2010, when the new owners took control, the food hadn't been that good. But after that girl's racist little rant, we getting that thing shot down. It been empty every day. That parking lot, it's gonna stay empty, okay? Because my people are standing on business, and I love that, because never have I ever seen us, like, for real, stand on business about something, and we're standing on business. And so this now gives me hope. This now lets me know that if we want to, we will. Okay. But anyway, I'm saying all that to say, protest however you protest, but please, 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 black people, do not physically go out in them streets. Okay? Do not. The best way to get them to change is to affect their pockets. Because their God is clean. Their God is the money. And when you disrupt their God, it gets angry. Okay? That's it. I think that's it. All right, that's it. Yep, because we had an hour, and I said I was not gonna run more than an hour. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll be posting Spirit Chat quickies every day. You know, those are the quick messages in the morning time. Monday through Friday, every morning will be Spirit Chat quickie, unless I decide to go live or I just forget, because sometimes that happens. But for the most part, I'm doing really good. But also remember, we will be going live every night this week only for this spiritual restart, okay? For the R2B Restart. So every night at 9/11, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday mornings, we will do rising affirmations and journaling. But on Wednesday night, we're going to do a midweek check-in where we talk about the journal prompts, we affirm ourselves, and we do some cute meditation before we go to bed, where I probably play something in, you know what I'm saying, in the background, some kind of meditation music, and I probably do Mellow Will or somebody. I like Mellow Will. But either way, you know what I'm saying? I'm still dreaming of how I fully want that to be, but that's going to go down on every Wednesday night at 9/11. And like I said, I choose 9/11 because by 8:30 my kid is asleep. So if you cannot catch the live, you can always catch the playback. You get these things when you need them the most, okay? But I tell you all the time, turn those notifications on, all right? So like I said, the only lives will be during this week. It's going to be a marathon of lives every night. But then next week it'll only be on Wednesday nights and Sunday nights for my lives. And then and then anytime a lunation is coming up, I'll go live for like full moons and new moons. Okay? That is the content. That is the direction we are headed in. I thank you. Y'all just don't know. I be loving and really appreciate it. I've been watching my numbers over here on YouTube. At one point I had like 15 people looking at me. That's scary. Because what? YouTube? Come on. Push my shit on YouTube. Thank you. Okay. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. The books are open for spiritual consults. The add-ons is like if you feel like you need some spiritual work. Okay. I only, I only like people come to me, running to me, like, oh, I need this done and that and the third. First of all, I just want to remind y'all, I don't do hexes. I don't throw hexes. Do not ask me to throw hexes. I'm not throwing no hexes. Okay. Over here, we self-evaluate. Over here, okay, we work the work on ourselves. Because at the end of the day, when we be thinking that other people have done us wrong, really, we've done ourselves wrong because those people had shown us who they were and we ignored the signs. Okay, trust those red flags, right? So the ad, so that's that. I also still have bottles of my Venus Rising self love oil. Okay, so if you want to get into that, those are $25 flat fee. It's just 25. That includes shipping. Um, that's it. That's it. All right, turn the notifications on. If you need me, get at me. If you just, you know what I'm saying, if you don't know where to start, if you have any questions, hit me up. Please, please, please do not hesitate. Because I'm an open book and I don't mind, uh, you know what I'm saying, chatting about these things. These are my favorite things. And I tell y'all, if I don't know, I'm going to point you in the right direction because I ain't no hater. I'm not a gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? I'm about my people. You know what I'm saying? I'm about us learning together and growing and evolving together. Okay? All right. I think I've done all my running of my mouth. Again, thank you guys. I love you. Okay. Okay, Peach. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to read that. Inbox me, Peach. Okay, like right when I hit in, just go ahead and call me. All right, and we'll talk real quick about that. Cause oh yeah, I did. Oh, as a matter of fact, any participants of the roll opener that we just did, the work is finished, and yeah, we'll be chit chatting very soon. Yeah, you are the only one on IG. Everybody else is on YouTube. All right. I'm hitting end. That's it. Y'all know black folks. We gotta say bye 50, 11 times before we really get off, but I'm gone. Peace. I knew that.